I'm Karl Davis, Managing Director of Empire Engineering. Welcome to Flipchart Friday. Today we're going to be talking about transition piece skirts. To grout or not to grout? That is the question. So a little bit of background. Here we have a transition piece. The function of the skirt down here is to support your anode cage, which provides corrosion protection, and the boat landing. What we're focusing on today is this region here, an annular region that comes around of grout that we put on some projects and not on others. And I want to talk about the reasons why we put it some places and not others. So why grout? Firstly, historical reasons. The connection between a monopile and transition piece in early projects was actually entirely grouted. There was no bolt connection at all. So to some extent, there's a bit of a hangover from historical projects. Also, it provides greater load bearing capacity for your boat landing. If you grout that connection, you can use a bigger CTV for accessing your structure than you can without it. Final reason is it keeps water out of the MPTP connection. So your MPTP bolt connection is arguably the highest loaded piece of the entire structure, and so keeping that dry and safe is a really good idea. So that's one of the reasons that we put grout in there. So to the other side of the argument, why not grout? So grouting that annular region is an expensive offshore operation. You've got to have a grout spread on your vessel, you've got to pump it in, it takes time, you've got to wait for it to set, these kind of things. So if you can get away from it, you really want to. Other reasons we like to avoid grout. The grout can crack and fail. So if that grout cracks, arguably water coming up as waves can work its way up through the grout and still expose your MPTP connection to water. So is it really providing that benefit? Another reason is it's really difficult to inspect and repair. Once you've grouted that connection, you can't really look at it. It's kind of set, forget, and hope a little bit. So if you can't inspect it and you can't repair it, do you really want to do it at all? The final reason is, do we really care if our MPTP connection gets a little bit wet occasionally? That connection, those flanges are metallized to provide corrosion protection, all the bolts are galvanized. So in reality, maybe we don't care too much if it gets a little bit wet. So they're the reasons for and against why we grout. Thank you for watching. Catch you next time.